Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with the blog2read.com. This is a really cool watch. This is a watch from a brand called Clerc. Clerc does a lot of interesting things, and this is just very indicative of what they do. This is their new Hydroscaph GMT watch. This is a diver. You can do all the diving you want. It's water resistant to 1,000 meters, has a lot of diving features. There's a rotating diver's bezel. There's an interestingly placed helium release valve, an automatic one on the back. I've never seen one on the back before, but there it is. That's what that is. Let me show you how the rotating diver's bezel moves. There's this part right here, which looks like a little ratchet, and it's got sort of that C Clerc logo, and then you flip this part out like that, and then you turn the bezel like that. And they say this is sort of like a safety mechanism for making sure that you don't accidentally turn it. It's kind of wild, it's kind of crazy, and there's a really big piece of loom right there at the top, the 60-minute mark. Is that the only way of turning the bezel that is good? No, but it's fun. I like it. I think it's interesting. This case has like something like over 70 parts in it. This one's in steel and also comes in gold. And you can tell this is a very complicated watch, and I think it's fantastic. You have this sort of two-tone dial where there's black and steel tones. You have all this stuff going on. One of the cool things is look at the lugs. You see how they turn there? They're kind of articulating. They both do that. That is to make sure that the watch fits as properly as it can while you're wearing it. The rubber strap is very soft, and it's nice, and this sort of vertical line texturing on there is just great. I mean, look at the detail there on the clasp. Really, really nice. Good looking watch. It's big. It's just a few fractions of a millimeter under 50 millimeters. So it's, for all intents and purposes, a 50 millimeter watch, and it's cool. Okay, so it has an automatic movement in there. Clerc calls it, I believe, their caliber C606 automatic. I think it's a base movement that has some stuff on top of it. Here's what it does. Of course, it has the time and the date. There's a power reserve indicator there, which is kind of a wild-looking power reserve indicator, and then you have GMT. And the GMT hand is adjusted via this little pusher here. So you unscrew it, and then you can push it in there, and you can see how the GMT hand moves there in 1 hour increments. That's pretty nifty. I like that, and then you can screw that back down. The screwing down part I think is really important, because a lot of times where there's watches that have external pushers or things like that for the GMT, it's easy to accidentally push them, and then you're screwed. This one's going to has a safety mechanism there. I think this thing is unbelievable and wild. It's great. Clerc watches are very much an acquired taste, but they do a very good job for what they are. So if you like them and you're interested in this concept, I can't say not to get it, because they're done very well. Detailing is amazing. It's very difficult to find cases that are as complicated like this, that are as well done. It's very technical looking, kind of futuristic, but it's not ridiculous. No one's going to look at that and be like, what the hell are you wearing? They're going to be like, wow, what is that thing? And there are some watches that are so over the top, people are going to be like, you're insane. Why are you wearing that? So the Clerc Hydroscaph GMT watch in steel retails for $7,140. Of course, it's going to be more money in gold, and I think there's a black version as well. Nifty watch, really neat, and you can see the full review of this Clerc on blog2read.com. Thanks.